This is Pathiramya, Assistant Professor from SNS Institution. Today in this video, we are going to see DT-based activity done by my students.
The topic is sentiment analysis. Sentiment analysis is the process of classifying whether a block of text is positive, negative or neutral. The goal that sentimental mining tries to gain is to be analyze people's opinion in the way that real business expand. It focuses not only positive, negative and neutral, but also emotions, happy, sad, angry, etc. It uses various natural language algorithms such as rule-based, automatic and hybrid. If you want, analyze whether a product is satisfying customer requirements or if there is need for the product in the market. We can use sentiment analysis, monitor the product reviews. Sentiment analysis is also efficient to use whether the large set of constructed data and we want to classify the data by automatically tagging it. Net promoter surveys are used extensively to gain knowledge how a customer receives a product service. Sentiment analysis also gained popularity due to features to the process large volume response and obtain consistent results quickly.
Sentiment analysis is the contextual meaning of words that indicate the social sentiment of a brand and also help the business to determine whether the product they are manufacturing is going to make a demand in the market or not. According to the survey, 80% of the world's data is unstructured. The data needs to be analyzed and be in a structured manner, whether it is in the form of emails, text, document, articles and many more. Sentiment analysis is required as it stores data in an efficient and it is cost friendly. It involves real-time issues and helps solve all the real-time scenarios. Some of the key reasons that sentiment analysis is important for business are customer feedback analysis. Businesses can analyze customer reviews, comments and feedback to understand the sentiment behind them, helping in identifying areas for improvement and addressing customer concerns, ultimately enhancing customer satisfaction. Brand reputation management. Sentiment analysis allows business to monitor their brand reputation in real time. By tracking mentions and sentiments on social media, review platforms and other online channels, companies can respond promptly to both positive and negative sentiments. Potential damage to their brand. Product development and innovation. Understanding customer sentiment helps identify features and aspects of their products or service that are well researched and need improvement. This information is invaluable for product development and innovation, enabling companies to align their offerings with customer preference. Competitor analysis. Sentiment analysis can be used to compare the sentiment around companies' products or services with those of the competition. Businesses identify their strengths and weaknesses related to the competition, allowing for strategic decision making. Marketing campaign effectiveness. Businesses can evaluate the success of their marketing campaigns by analyzing the sentiment of online discussion and social media mentions. Positive sentiment indicates that the campaign is resonating with the target audience, while negative sentiment may signal the need for adjustments.
Let's see about type of sentiment analysis. Fine-grained sentiment analysis. This depends on the polarity base. This category can be designed as very positive, positive, neutral, negative or very negative. The rating is done on a scale of 1 to 5. If the rating is 5, then it is very positive, 2 then negative and 3 then neutral. Emotion deductions. The sentiments happy, sad, angry, upset, jolly, pleasant and so on comes under the emotion deductions. It is also known as the lexicon methods of sentiment analysis. Accept-based sentiment analysis. It focuses on a particular aspect. For instance, if a person wants to check the features of the cell phones, then it checks the aspects such as the battery, screen and camera quality, then aspects based its uses. Multilingual sentiment analysis. Multilingual consists of different languages where the classifications needs to be done as positive, negative and neutral. This is highly challenging and comparatively difficult.
How does sentiment analysis work? Sentiment analysis NLP is used to determine the sentiment expressed in a piece of text such as a review, comment or social media post. The goal is to identify whether the expressed sentiment is positive, negative or neutral. Let's understand the overview in general 2 steps. Pre-processing. starting with collecting the text data that needs to be analyzed for sentiments like customer reviews, social media posts, news articles, or any other form of textual context. The collected data is pre-processed to train and standard the data with various tasks. Removing irrelevant information, example HTML tags, special characters, tokenization, breaking the text into individual words or tokens, removing stop words, common words like and, they, etc. that do not contribute much to sentiment, streaming or limitations, reducing words to the root form. Analysis. Text is converted for analysis using techniques like bag of words or words embedding. After training and validation, the model predicts sentiments on new data, assigning labels based on learned patterns.
Approaches used in sentiment analysis. The lexicon method, tokenizations, and the parsing came in the rule-based. The approaches is that counts the number of positive and negative words in the given dataset. If the number of positive words is greater than the number of negative words, then the sentiment is positive and vice versa. Machine learning. These approaches work on the machine learning techniques. The dataset are trained and predictive analysis is done. The next process is extractions of word from the text is done. These text extractions can be done using different techniques used such as naive Bayes, support vector machines, hidden Markov model, and conditional random field like machine learning techniques are used. In the last few years, neural network has evolved at a very rate. It involves the artificial neural network, which are inspired by the structures of human brain to classify text into positive, negative neural sentiments. It has recurrent neural network, long short-term memory, gated recurrent unit, etc. to process sequential data like text. Hybrid approach. It is combinations of two or more approaches, rule-based approaches and machine learning approaches that supplies the accuracy is high compared to the other two approaches. Thank you.